Why should it be only for cattle? So our recommendation is that there should be private ranching or padlocking, which is the modern way. It is sustainable, it is scientific, it is conflict-free, and produces better, healthy cattle with good beef and meat production. Government could then support such private enterprises with soft loans, veterinary services, hospitals, and other social amenities. Then alternative source of feeding for cattle could be done. I mean, there could be collaboration with farmers. After your harvesting season, the maize, the cassava, all those things could be harvested and then used to feed the cattle. Then, using modern technology, there's a technology called hydroponic system of growing grass.
Prof, let me
jump in
here, Prof.
What you need is water.
Hang on a minute, Prof. Let me jump in and ask you, since we're talking solutions.
Yes.
And since you did conduct research, you said you spoke to some of them in about 2 states or thereabouts. Yes. Did you ask them, I mean, why do they attack communities?
They attack communities because they feel that most of the time they are reaction to what they have done. They go to people's farm, they graze on the farm. In fact, in Uzonwa and the local government in Anambra State, Enugu, they will harvest the cassava of the people and be feeding the cassava to their cattle. Is this not economic sabotage?
Is that what they told you?
So do you expect the people to keep quiet? They will rape the women.
Prof, I hope you can hear me.
Rip open pregnant women.
Prof, can you hear me?
Burn houses.
Can you hear me? I need to confirm that. I did ask you, I mean,
yes.
From the research you conducted, is that what they told you as to the reason why they attack communities?
What they say, why they attack, what they say is that when there's any clash, and the clash is usually because they have gone to the people's farm and people demand for compensation for their farm, which is natural.
I asked that because
but instead of
there are some cases
instead of accepting that they have destroyed people's farm, they go and fight.
Let me conclude on this. We're talking solutions, and we shouldn't try and whip up some of these things, because you need to actually listen to both sides to see, all right, what is the problem with the view to getting solution, rather than us just focusing on one angle. I'm not saying that that's what's happening.
Yes, I was talking about the solution.
Let me just conclude on this one.
Let me talk about the Sambisa forest.
Yes, you will. You will in a moment.
The Sambisa forest is 6 million. Prof, could you hold on a minute?
Let me get in the question so you can respond. For instance, there's a solution, a scenario, I think it's in Anambra State, where they say, I hope I'm right on that, those communities, both the herders and the community, they say that both of them met and said, well, if there's any community that the herders perhaps accidentally grazing or people rustle their cattle or anything happens, both pay compensation. And that, they say, has been working for them. And I'm not sure if I remember if it's in Anambra State. Now, that's one scenario that they say has happened. So if they didn't tell you that could be a solution in those other states, don't you think that then we can't completely rely on what you have said as the main problem?
Thank you very much. There have been several community interaction at different level in different states. The problem is that one group violates the agreement, and because they are armed with weapons, they will refuse to obey, to compensate or agree that they have wronged the people. And the next thing, of course, the people will not be happy with them and will chase them or fight them. Then the next thing is reprisal. So I was talking about the Sambisa forest, for example. That the Sambisa forest is 6 million hectares of land. The Sambisa forest is bigger, is twice the size of all the 5 states in the southeast. It's 18 times bigger than Lagos State. It's almost the same size as the entire South-South when you remove Cross River State. Now, why can't government say all the cattle herders move to this part of the country? We'll provide you with good road, good amenities, veterinary services, invite investors, both local and foreign investors. create tannery industry, create beef industry, create dairy industry, provide security. Number one, it will curb the problem of Boko Haram because they are using that as a hideout. You have expansive land. It will improve the economy of Yobe, Adamawa, Borno, Jigawa, Kano, who are all within that region. Part of the problem of insurgency is poverty. By the time the economy of that area improves, you are solving a lot of problems.
So will that, from your suggestion,
yes,
will Sambisa be declared a grazing reserve, or will it be declared a cattle colony, or will it be declared a ranch?
The aim should be towards modern practice, ranching.
Okay.
That should be the aim.
Well, Prof, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise Daily this morning. Professor Charles Adisa is a professor of surgery and surgical oncology at the Abia State University Teaching Hospital, and he's also made formal presentations at both the Senate and House of Representatives public hearing on herdsmen killing, and done some research on the matter as well. Sunrise Daily will continue in just a moment. Just stay with us.